Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about what I've been doing with my account, just to show you how I've been playing it. So currently it's day 8. We do have DVA and Carly unlocked today, and I do have both of these heroes. So for Armor Truck, I'm currently stuck at stage 141, which is still decently high ranked in our server, number 10. So if you're wondering why it looks like that, is because once you finish all the stages around your base, once you finish the last one here, you do all your exploration quests at the armor truck. In terms of building, I'm mainly just upgrading buildings that are the HQ requirements. For the other buildings, I'm not really focusing on that much. Barracks is probably one of the few that I like to upgrade. So I don't have the waterfall for the barracks right now. My highest one is not 18, 15, 14, 14. So all three of these, the highest unit I can produce is the same, which is level 5. And this is not what you want to do, but I'll explain about the waterfall system for barracks later on. So right now, this is still fine because later on you want a barrack that's level 27, 24, 20, and 17. So yeah, this is still fine right now. I just want to upgrade this earlier rather than later. This building, my first squad, upgrading this gives you a march speed, which I personally really like, and I want to have it for my first squad. Because you're doing a lot of your stuff with your squad 1, right? If you go into digs, rallies, a PvP, you're using squad 1 most of the time. So having a faster march speed than your opponent makes a big difference. So this is one of the buildings I will be upgrading more. So right now it's 14, which is it's okay, not super high right now. So my squad 2 is only level 5, so it's pretty low. So let's take a look at my other buildings. Right, so yeah, all my other buildings are pretty low. Farmland, iron, gold mine, and trading base. These are the higher level ones because these are the resources I really need right now. Smelter is only level 8. Ores is important, but not that important right now for me. So yeah, that's it for buildings. In terms of tech, I'm still focusing on development, so I'm pretty far down. So once I get to this one, these are not that expensive, 2.5 million gold. So I will probably upgrade one level of these. So my rule of thumb for tech is if it costs too much, it's not worth upgrading it. And it depends, and anything in the middle row is what's really important. So this one, it costs 10 million coins gold to upgrade. So this one I'm gonna be skipping for a while because it just costs too much. This one, same thing. I'm gonna skip that for now. So once my resources, I have a lot of resources compared to the resource requirement to upgrade, then I will start doing more of these tech. Hero, I'm not really focusing on hero. This is just temporary power right now that is not that important in my opinion. Like you want to upgrade these later on for sure, but having like these upgraded right now, depleting your resources, I just don't think is the right move to grow your account. Same thing. So the gold requirement is not that bad, but yeah, it's not a priority for me. So for economy, I have these 3 maxed out because they're very cheap to max out. That's the only reason why I did it. So I upgraded all the way down here until I got my extra gold mine, and then I stopped. So I don't plan to upgrade any more of this tech. For squad 1, so like I said, I'm a big fan of march speed. So I will be maxing these as soon as possible. So, but I'm not upgrading my tech 24/7. I'm not just, so right now this is finished, but I'm not gonna claim it. Same thing with this. This is gonna be finished in 48 minutes. I'm not gonna claim it. So the only time I upgrade tech is during arms race AR. Yeah. So during tech research, that's the only time I will do any tech. So right now, we're not in tech AR, so I'm not gonna do anything here. Okay, honorable campaign. So the level 6 is the highest you can go right now for our server. Same thing, yeah. So level 2 for aircraft. That's the highest. This should be the same for everybody. Stage complete. No, not this one. Yeah. So our server is still very new. 6 out of 20 is the highest anyone can go right now. So one thing I'm doing for our honorable campaign is I'm keeping track of the power requirement for each level. I'll touch on that later why I'm doing this, but yeah, right now it's nothing. I'll explain it later. It's not worth explaining right now. Okay. So for my radar, so I have maxed out my radar right now. I have 25 out of 25, and there's no countdown here for the next refresh. So I'm doing this on purpose. Reset time for me is 10 p.m. So right now it's almost 8. So reset is in another 2 hours. So I'm purposely waiting until it's 9 p.m. for me. So in another hour before I claim one of these. So these are finished, but I haven't claimed them yet. That's why it's 25 out of 25. So if I click one, it's going to go to 24. So I'm doing this so I can control when my refresh time is. So I want my last refresh for the day to be at 9 p.m. I ran into this problem before that my refresh time is an hour and a half after reset, and sometimes I would finish all my radar and actually claimed everything. So I have like no radars here. So I would use all my stamina and do everything, and I'm like about to sleep, and I would accidentally click radar and it refreshed and end up having to waste more stamina to finish some of the radars. So I'm trying to avoid that because I usually sleep around like midnight. So yeah, that's the reason why my radar is like this. Okay, so for arena, I want to give a shout out to um, Thedius and Purple Alien. So Thedius is ranked 1 in our server. He's the strongest by far right now, and he's been holding the rank 1 position. So for the rewards, if you achieve rank 1 once, you pretty much get all the rewards that's there, right? So but for me, because I'm not that strong, I only have like a 2.85 million power. There's no way I'm gonna be ranked first. So Thedius was nice enough to lower his defense right here. Yeah, so he lowered his defense for me to beat him, so I can get the rank 1 and get all the rewards. So Purple Alien did the same thing for me. So this player, I know him. I call him Purple Alien. That was his name. He changed his name a lot. So yeah, so I want to give a shout out to both of these players. They're very nice. So if you have any challenges left for the day, even though you can't beat anybody that's higher ranked than you, you should still use up all your challenges because there's a small rewards every time you win or lose. So right now I have enough resources to get to HQ 20, yeah, 57 mil. I have more than enough. Speed ups, I have 7 days worth. So this only costs 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. So these are the 2 buildings I need to finish before I can get HQ 20. So I'm actually gonna wait 1 more day to get HQ 20. The reason I'm doing that is because of this mega secure chest event. So today is troop training. That's where you get most of your points. Currently I am ranked what? For the day I am ranked 124. So if you're ranked top 100, you actually get 2 universal shards, gold ones, instead of the purple, which is after you get if you're not in the top 100. So I am going to use a little speed ups and just upgrade a few level 5 to level 6 so I can be in the top 100 just to get the 2 universal shards. Yeah, like I said, the reason why I'm not upgrading my HQ today or at reset is because I want to wait till day 7. So tonight at reset is a PvP event for our server. So day 7 is it's pretty much day 1 to day 6 combined into, like, you can get points on day 7 on all these. You can get the points on day 7. So everything on day 1 to day 6. So this is like, that's why I'm waiting for day 7 before I push my headquarter. So I'm just gonna let my resources accumulate and do that. So tonight for the PvP event, this is our first PvP event, and it's within your own server. So if you're new to this, there's a few things you should know. If you have a squad outside of your base, like right now, I have a squad that's mining outside of my base, you cannot use any of your teleports. You can't use your advanced teleport, alliance teleport, or random teleport. So all your squads have to be at home to use these teleports. So when we have versus, there's a special teleport that you can teleport even if you have squads outside your base, but right now we don't have that. So one of the biggest mistakes a lot of new players that don't understand how to PvP in this game do is they will send all of their squads out to attack, which is a big mistake. Because if your squads are not home, even if you have your squads on your defense wall, even if it's on the wall, I have both my squads on the wall, but my squad 2 is not at home. So if I get attacked, my squad 1 will defend, and if I lose, then I will just lose. Squad 2 won't defend because it's not at home. So never send all your squads out and leave your base defenseless. There are a few cases where you want to do that. I'll make a video about it later on. So personally, I like to attack with my squad 1. Okay, but if the target I'm attacking is too far away, like let's say any base around my base, right? Like it's like really close, and it's very like I would use my squad 1 to attack if any of these bases I was going to attack one of these bases. But any base that's a little further out, right? Like these ones, I would not want to send my squad 1 out. Because if my squad 1's out here fighting, right? Like I say, it's right here fighting, and someone teleports right next to me and attacks me, and I have my squad 2 at home defending, but my squad 2 is too weak, then there's nothing I can do but try to send my squad home, and that will take some time. It'll take like maybe 30-40 seconds. During that time, I could easily get ashed because it only takes 10 hits. So that is one of the biggest mistakes I see people do. So always have your squad 1 at home unless you're very weak. If you're very weak, you have to play even extra safe. So so at reset tonight, I probably will be fighting people in my own server. So in our server, the top 5 alliances are not going to be attacking each other. So these 5 alliances, or they have a non-aggression pack right now. So anybody outside of top 5 is fair game. I will be ashing a few people from our server, which I'm not a big fan of, but I do want my points. So I'll try not to, do too much, because it is a waste of stamina at the same time. You don't want to weaken your own server by, ashing everybody on your own server. It's not the best thing to do. So yeah, I'll probably make a video and just showcase how I will PvP. And I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.